Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, for your Patreon cast, it's going to be herO versus Serral here on Oceanborn. Top left, it's going to be herO. Bottom right, going to be Serral. This is an excellent game from the Esports World Cup. My brain still wants to say European World Cup for some reason, but it's the Esports World Cup held in Saudi Arabia last month. This is going to be a Patreon game. For those of you supporting me on patreon.com/Falcon Paladin for at least $1 a month, you get to see this a month before anybody else. So if you're watching this the week of September, let's say the 20th, thank you so much for your support. I do love you and I appreciate your support. And if you're watching this in October 2024 or later, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, man. I am here 5 times a week with StarCraft 2 content. And yeah, is the sound off? No, I'm just moving the camera away. Oh, there we go. When sound is available. So, let's go ahead and see how herO tries to slow down the monster that is Serral, especially in this matchup. What's he going to try, you guys? What splash damage is he going to use? I feel like he's going to use Colossus and then maybe move into Sky Toss. Because Sky Toss, I think, has a higher win rate against Zerg than just ground forces. I don't know. I do not know the win rate of that, but it feels like it, doesn't it? So, 1 gate expand timing. Crisp here from herO. Let's see when Serral takes his third base. I'm going to say 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And yeah, man, the Esports World Cup, wow. So many excellent games there, right? Clem versus Serral, Maru versus Serral, Raynor versus Clem, Raynor versus herO. Just so many excellent replays in my replay folder that I have to get to, including this one. So, chrono boosting out on Adept. Terry the Overlord sees it. Yes, Terry, I know. There is merch available at falconpaladin.store. 220. Uh-oh. My 230 prediction is not going to come true here. 8, 9, 10. 230 has come and gone, Serral. All right, fine. So it's a 240 expand. 38, 39, and 40. 239. 239. 9 seconds off. Gateway, very good. And, oh, hang on a second, not a Stargate. Not a Stargate opening. Oh, no, you let a Ling in to scout your non-Stargate opening? herO, how? Oh, my gosh. Oh, okay, so, Serral got a full scout with a slow Zergling because we didn't plug the hole. Okay. herO, this game was about a 9 out of 10 difficulty, and now it's a 10 out of 10. So we will see. We will see how herO adjusts to the fact that he just got scouted here. Ay, caramba, that is so brutal. All right, okay. Everybody calm down. Everything is fine. Nobody is dead here. herO's still alive. Not like that Ling was able to kill everything that he had. Didn't actually kill anything at all. Just got a scout going. So Roachborn coming in. Not really worried about spores. Because, hey, there's not even a Stargate out there. Who needs a spore for anything? I guess maybe if you are worried about DTs. The gateway opening could indicate some DTs are coming. But Serral does not seem to be worried about that at all. He's not getting a lair. He's not throwing down spores whatsoever. Man, DTs would actually be kind of great here, wouldn't it? He's a little bit far away, and the Overlord sees there's no further tech. There's no Twilight Council. There's just a fast third base here. Oh, gosh. I don't know about this. So it's a bunch of Adepts. Fine. But they don't have Resonating Glaives because there's not a Twilight. And sure, one Adept goes down. Another Adept goes down. Pretty good micro here. These Lings can't quite get a full surround on them like they wanted to. But yeah, I mean, we've got a Roachborn available. Roaches and Lings and Queens can handle Adepts no problem, especially if they're not Resonating Glaives, which they aren't. So there's a Robotics Facility and a Forge coming in. Maybe Warp Prism Adepts, but again, No resonating glaives. This is the most adepts I've seen from a Protoss player without resonating glaives in a long time. So they cancel that shade. I thought they might. Thought they might cancel that shade because Ravagers are on the way. Roaches are already here, obviously. This is where you see a Roach and you're like, nope, that's a cancel, and you just back on out. So yeah, just Adepts trying to keep Serral on this side of the map to defend his drones while we get an Observer out. We got another Gateway. So, I mean, what is this? And there's the Twilight. Okay, okay. So, I don't think you can go Resonating Glaives at this point. I don't think you can. Like, you've already shown that you have a ton of Adepts out. Serral's probably assuming you're getting Resonating Glaives. It's Roaches and Ravagers anyway, which are incredibly good against Resonating Glaives. And so, I just don't know why you would do it. Blink? Maybe it's going to be Blink. Maybe it's going to be a charge upgrade first. I go Blink here. It just has more value. Yeah. There's the Blink. Falcon knows what's up. Overseer's coming in case of the threat of DTs. I mean, the Twilight Council just finished, though. We were still pretty far away from getting DTs out, man. The Dark Shrine is not a fast building to warp in. And there's the Robotics Bay. Okay, so I did say some Colossus. Disruptors may be a little bit better against Roach Ravager, though. Would not be shocked to see some of that. This is a good scout, though. I mean, like we talk about, you know, herO getting scouted, but this is really not a bad scout from herO against Serral either. I mean, he did scout the lair because he saw that with the Adept Shade. Yeah, but he doesn't know about this Infestation Pit coming in, so that's a big deal. Alright, so Blink's not done yet. It's not really being Chrono Boost either. It would be closer to done if it had been. Another base coming in from Serral down south. That is a 5th base. And Overlord sees the exact composition of herO's army and says, no splash damage yet, you say. That is correct. Oh my gosh, Overseer gets in, sees the scout. And as soon as the Overseer goes, we get a Dark Shrine toss down. Okay. All right, but seriously, guy, come on. Dark Shrine toss down at this stage at 7 minutes. There are Overseers about. Not that Overlord speed has been researched or anything, but it probably should. This has been a pretty chill game so far, I gotta say. What has died? 2 Adepts, a Probe, 15 Lings, and 2 Overlords. I mean, it's not even really worth remarking on what has died here today. Resources lost are about, Serral has more, but just barely, and we're not even to quadruple digits yet. So that is how chill this game has been so far. So herO at this stage got to be pretty happy. Like, you get a 4th base up with really no fuss, no muss against somebody like Serral. You're going to feel all right about it. Like, you're not going to be sad, right? Yeah, trying to get a little Adept harass here. Again, without Resonating Glaives. These Lings don't want to fight those Stalkers. Not quite enough of them to do that. Lurker Den getting tossed on in. Hydra's already a reality. Yep, here getting up speed first and then range. Usually that indicates aggression if you get speed upgrade and before range is defensive. Lurker Den popping in, plus a missile attack coming in here too. So, all right. So, I mean, the problem is that Serral's been kind of left alone here too, right? Yeah, it's nice that herO got a 4th base. It's nice that he's able to defend it for the most part. It's nice that Serral hasn't mounted some kind of a crazy 3-base attack that has murdered herO in his bed. But, okay, some drone deaths here. Queens don't actually kill Adepts that quickly. Lings, yes. Roaches, yes. Yeah, 4 drones died for 4 Adepts. Meh. And up here, it looks like Hallucinated Phoenix. I like that they're just chilling. Just hanging out, guys. They see the Infestor pop out. They see it consume. Ooh, this one's consuming some energy, too. So Infestors for Abducts on things like Disruptors, which are in production and popping out now. And Colossus, if any of those existed, which they don't. It seems like we're just going Disruptor here instead. Not that you can't. Bit of an engagement here. Good force field. And an evac route with, please. Yes, Corrosive Vials allow these guys to escape. Yeah, you can take down force fields to get a better attack angle, but also to escape. That's a big deal in the history of Zerg in StarCraft 2. Is that force fields a lot of the time have been used to trap Zerg units in a position where they will die. And not being able to escape for that position before the Ravager was introduced was really, really, really aggressively sad, man. Some DTs do get in here. Fine, 4 drone kills again. Not really enough again to take down Serral. What is it, 8 drones killed in the first 10 minutes? He's at 77 workers. Gets that full surround up on the Adepts and the Sentries. All the Adepts die. All the Sentries die. Purification Nova time. Let's go. Abducting. Abducting. He wants to get an angle where he can abduct that Disruptor without taking hits from the Stalkers. And there we go. There's an abduct over and a target fire and a kill. Blinding Cloud. Those Stalkers can't do much. Nice split against the disruption shot. My gosh. That was some sick play too from Serral. He's getting overwhelmed a bit, but sniping the Warp Prism with those Hydras. No, can't quite get it. Cannot quite get it at all. Trying to snipe down. Nah, Blinding Cloud again. You can walk through it, though. You can get out of it. If you're a Stalker, if you're mobile. Blinding Cloud is better against things like Siege Tanks. We know that, but still pretty good if you're kind of stuck in a constrained area and can't exactly just move out of the Blinding Cloud immediately, right? Serral's got a 6th base up the right side, so it is a 6th base. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's a 5th base. I'm a liar. 5th base up the right side from Serral. He is respecting herO, not going for a 6th base super fast, but it's probably going to be here. This is not a bad place either for it, though. Spire on the way. See, this is what happens when you don't have a Stargate. Suddenly the threat of Mutalisks becomes real from somebody like Serral. Charge is done. These Lings have Adrenal, though, and they're going to trade pretty well, especially with a little bit of Lurker support. Want to knock down these rocks? No? Okay, I thought maybe we'd want to knock down some of these rocks. Zerg like wide open attack paths. They don't like being constrained. I'm really interested that Serral hasn't taken down any of those rocks at all. Zealot charge into a base defended by Lurkers and Spines and Queens usually is enough. If you're dealing with Zealot run-bys in your ZVPs, then yeah, a couple Spines and a couple Lurkers are usually enough to handle it. And then he just warps in another 4. This is the Warp Prism that didn't die earlier. These are the consequences of Nova connections. Okay, there. That's Warp Prism not getting focused quite properly by Serral a couple minutes ago here. We're at 12 minutes. We're in a late game, man. We got a mothership out. Hey, we do have a Stargate, because guess what? We're producing Tempests now. All right, never mind. Stargate is done. Spire changed into a Greater Spire, and another Spire is in production. So Serral says, I would like some Broodlords, please. Also, I would like some Corruptors, and probably I want to give them upgrades, too. Double upgrades here. We know that herO really likes the Sky Toss. It's a hybrid play, which they generally are, and this is interesting. No carriers, simply Tempests. I mean, I'm okay with that. Tempests are good, right? Tempests are especially good against things like Spores. They were designed for that purpose. Once again, Zealot trying to get stuff done this way, try to get stuff in that ground attacks just are not accomplishing all that they want to here today. They just are not. I mean, killing a drone is nice. Killing a Hydralisk, oh my gosh, that's so many Lurkers. No. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. 6 Corruptors in production, giving them, there we go, 1/1 upgrades. +1 attack and shields coming in from herO for his upgrade choices. This is a recall mothership, friend. This is specifically so you can come somewhere and recall. You don't send the mothership out on her own unless you're doing that. So maybe a recall onto this base, but look at Serral set up for it. He's like, I see this. I see the threat coming here. I know there's a mothership out. Recalling on top of this base would murder me. He's checking the main base, too. He's like just trying to make sure that mothership isn't slipping around somewhere. Causing all sorts of issues for him. And, oh, where did it go? Oh, my gosh, it's all the way down here. Very sneaky mothership. Very sneaky. Okay, trying to get this base up. Zealots say, we're going to try to take it down. But again, Lurkers are pretty good here. Especially if they got +2 attack. These are +3 Zealots, but their armor isn't great. They have 0 armor, actually. So mothership comes in immediately, has to do a recall because the Corruptors found it first. There's the recall. There's the cancel of the base. Haha! So it's not nearly as bad as getting a recall right on top of a base that's already saturated. But it's annoying to have that base canceled because the recall was there nevertheless. Popping the cloaking field, too. It's going to wear off it in here in just a second, but Nova shots getting sent out. Just going to go ahead, yeah, use that Tempest to snipe down the static defenses, snipe down Queens and whatnot. On the other side, we got some Roaches and some Ravagers getting into the 3rd base of herO. Oh my gosh, that base is dead. 20 probes down, Nexus down, no army in position to stop this at all. Serral knows we're not going to be super useful against all of these Tempests with my roaches and lings, so let's be useful somewhere else and take down the third base of herO. Bam, Saka! That is down. On the other side of it, Corruptors are trying to find good angles to snipe down this mothership, and they do take some shots from Storm and from Archons, but otherwise okay. Oh boy, so we're base racing at this point, base trading at the very least. Cybercore down, no further upgrades for you. Shield Battery trying to keep some of these dudes alive, but these are Adrenalings with 2-1 upgrades, and they force a recall home. Oh, they get an Archon on the recall. Okay, those Lings are happy about that. They just got a giant Protoss army recalled on their head, and they killed an Archon before they died. I'd say that is a fair trade for them for sure. So Serral's up 198 to 158 supply. 29 probes have died. The income tab is looking like this now. Very, very Serral heavy, as you could probably guess, based on the numbers that I just recited. Base for Serral's 7th base. Expanded right side to the 6th. 7th base coming up down here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I keep thinking this is a base, but this is just where Serral keeps popping his units. There's not a base here, dude. This is Oceanborn. There's nothing in the middle. Everything's out along the edges of the map. All right, herO. So look, he got a new third base, right? He's had this base for a minute. This was effectively mined out anyway. I mean, I guess it'd probably be worth taking again. Lurkers, siege in it. Okay, free Ravagers, not bad. Roach hit squad on the move out. Trying to find some probes to kill. Just focusing probes, not worried about the zealots. Focus the probes, focus the probes, focus the probes. They can't get healed up through that shield battery. Not that well. Not when there are that many +2 roaches here. herO on the counterattack. Gonna try to bust this out. Infestors are here for fungals. Neural Parasite been researched? No. I'm not sure there's a great Neural Parasite target here. Maybe the High Templar to storm your own stuff. Broodlords, that's a lot of Broodlords. This might be more Broodlords than I think we need if you're Serral, right? Like, yes, you're going to crush the Zealots with the Broodlords, but the Tempest count is fairly hefty, and they do very well against Broodlords. Bonus versus Broodlords, and they outrange them by like a mile, and Broodlords can't defend themselves against the shots either. So there's a fungal. Broodlords getting some hits down. There we go. Another chain fungal here, very carefully. Trying to snipe down these Tempests with the Corruptors. They do bonus damage to the Tempests. Obviously here, pop in the cooking field. Here is herO. And just both players just trying to get some nice and easy cost-effective trades going on here. Single Lurker shows up at the 5th base, gets 12 kills. Not bad, sir. 70 to 54 workers is not great if you're a Protoss fan in this game. herO is trying new stuff, guys. He's not making any carriers. He's just going pure. It's hybrid Tempest. Instead of hybrids with Void Rays and carriers and Tempests, or just carriers, or just Void, like, some Void Rays against these Corruptors would be nice. The Archon count is not enough. I'm sending the whole army back to deal with one crackling attacking a pylon at a new base. Come on. Love the... Oh, this is good. This is a good Zealot run by. And this hatch is going to die. All right, all right. Here's doing some work. 4 drones died. That's a base killed or canceled. I don't know. But the response of the Lurkers, man, really fast for these dudes. They do kill 7 drones. 56 to 64 workers is not as bad as it was just about 30 seconds ago. And there's a recall up here for some reason. Just a bit of a shortcut to try to attack this top right. As, I guess, the army's kind of set up in the middle here for Serral. Clearing some of this creep is always good. Ooh, finding a group of Lurkers? Tag them, kill them. Tag them, kill them. Once they've been revealed, their burrowing does not hide them anymore, but it does allow them to attack. So you still want to burrow, guys. Then he recalls over down this way. herO's using the mothership to pretty good effect, I want to say. Yeah, he's going to save that Nexus. This hatch might go down. herO. Infestors come in, get a fungal off on some of the High Templar. Changeling comes in. herO does not want to overextend. Lurkers are sniping down the Templar Archives, which exists up here at this 4th base. Okay, 1 Tempest, maybe enough to chase those guys away. That would be good. Stasis catches a couple Infestors, which is nice, and then herO falls back again. He's just like, I'm just trying to keep expanding, replace that probe count, deal with the Lurker stuff as well as possible. Never Revelation down. Trying to keep those High Templars safe. 2 of them form into an Archon to save themselves. Again, I think more Archons might be good here, but The Ling count is enough that you still definitely want those High Templar. And, all right, here we go. Here's our engagement. Fungal up, Corruptors trying to get hits off, trying to dodge storms, trying to attack only when necessary. Mothership getting target fired. In particular, Time Warp gets tossed down as well. Mothership dies. A couple other Tempests die there too, but overall, herO finds that acceptable losses. Zealots with Lurkers trying to kill them do take down this hatch with their +3 attack. Bam, hatch down. Okay, so that's 2 hatches killed, at least 3 or 4 canceled today. So herO's doing some work, slowing down the economy of Serral. Serral has a 2,000 mineral, 3,900 gas bank. So that's feeling all right. This game is looking pretty good, I gotta say. Okay, Overlord snipes. Let's go, let's go. Okay, coming in again. Corruptor count seems like it's a little bit higher every time. And then the Broodlords, like, just let me kill an Immortal, gosh dang it. And they're chomping away. Chomp, 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 chomp. High Templars are taking Broodling hits, though. And that's a recall evac, leaving a couple guys behind. Aw, it's so sad to get left behind on the recall, and everybody dies there. Couple Zealots try to swing in that way. The recall was just back to this base with all the cannons for defensive purposes. 130 to 81 army supply in favor of Serral. He's up 192 to 144. Most of that is an army supply right now. A couple Void Rays. We have added some Void Rays into the mix. Neuroparasite on a Void Ray temporarily, just for the blink of an eye. Serral busting in. Oh, this left side base that herO just tossed up is gonna die with a Hydra Lurker attack. No recalls available to get over there and save it. He just used the ability. And the Nexus is down. All right, man. Serral's taking control of this game here. More Broodlords, more Corruptors being added in here too. 20 minutes into this game. Recall up. Bam. So, I mean, herO is doing the mobility thing here. Right? He's doing what he can, but man, how are there Broodlords over here already? Microbial Shroud gets tossed down. Another Mothership's going to go down. Feedback on some of those Vipers. That's real. Okay, Viper actually dies. Cool stuff. They're not killing the Mothership. They're just like, it's not a threat. Everything else is. This might be it. herO gets caught out in a corner again. No recall available. No evac this time. Tries to blink in and snipe these Broodlords. He does get one, but there are so many of them. Maybe I need to apologize for saying how many Broodlords Serral needed here. Maybe he overmade them? I don't know. These guys. 27 kills, but how many of those are Broodlings? Those count as actually kills? I don't know. And that's it, man. 184 to 63 supply. Serral is up. Serral is kicking butt, and that's it. Serral has won the game, and bam, GG. GG here at, my gosh, 22 minutes. Ed, 31 seconds. Yo. What an absolutely fantastic showing of TVZ there. I mean, that was absolutely a great PVZ. herO's trying to be mobile. He's trying to do recalls. He's trying to kill bases, but just couldn't quite get there enough. Serral's so patient. He's not just a move dive bombing on top of the Sky Toss and being just saying, die, die. That's not what's happening here at all. I mean, he lost 24 Broodlords, or sorry, 6 Broodlords, 24 Roaches, 24 Corruptors, 15 Lurkers, 4 Vipers, and some Infestors here too. 2 Infestors. On the other side of it, resources lost 45,000 from herO, only 31 from Serral. Like, that's nuts. That is a crazy resources loss number. 15 Tempest helps with that number. 3 Motherships helps with that number. 77 Zealots helps with that number. 61 Probes and 2 Nexuses. It all adds up here to Serral being the cost-effective one. He gets the win. That was disgusting. And that is it for the Patreon game of the week. So that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you like what you saw and what you heard today, you can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.